What is up, everyone? Thank you guys for joining the live stream. Means a lot. Bro. Oh yeah, that's right guys. This is a pre-recorded live stream, by the way. But anyways, we're getting our jet bridge currently connected to this A320 we have right here. It's Qantas Airways, as you can see. We're flying from Brisbane to Sydney today, so it's gonna be very fun. Spirit of Australia headed to Sydney, guys. Alrighty, so let's get this aircraft started up. Thank you all for joining. Just like the stream, and we'll be on our way to Sydney in just a moment. Our scheduled departure time is going to be 19:20 UTC time, so Zulu time. So we have around 30 minutes until we have to get out of here. But let's actually hurry up and get out. So let me just get some things set up right now. But yeah, okay. So going through our cockpit checklist, the parking brake. Hang on, everyone. Okay, so the parking brake is set. Or let's actually put this up here. Okay, the parking brake is set. Flaps are up. Spoilers are up. And the weather radar is off. Predictive wind shear is off. Engine masters 1 and 2 are off. Engine mode selectors normal. Thrust levers are idle. Gear is down. And the wipers are off. Okay. And we'll turn the batteries on. 1 and 2. Batteries 1 and 2 on. External power is on. Cockpit lights as required. It is morning, so we don't really need it. APU fire test. Okay, and crew supply on. CVR test. ADIRS 1, 3, and 2 on. Wing, nav, and logo on. And then the we need the no smoking and seatbelts on. Annunciator lights as required. Emergency exit lights armed. Probe and window heat auto. And then ECAM page, let's switch that to electric, and then go back to the top here, everyone. And turn the batteries off and then back on. Okay. Fuel pumps are all off, and flight directors are on. We are not in the US, so we gotta make sure our QNH is to HPA, which it is, and that's good. Okay, let's set up the MCDU, but before we do that, let's actually begin loading the fuel and the payload for our today's flight. So we have 132 passengers today, so we will get everyone loaded onto the aircraft very shortly. Okay, let's go down to here, the FMC. Go to the init here. We'll request it real quick. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Today's flight number is Qantas 417 from Brisbane to Sydney. Alright, cost index 23. Let's validate that cruising altitude as well. Yep, 36,000 feet. Alright, that looks good. Okay, the wind temperature. Let's request the wind for the climbing phase and the cruising phase as well. And then the descent phase as well. Alright, and let's go back to the init, and we'll go to here. Put in the ZFW fuel planning. So zero fuel weight is in now, everyone. Okay, these are all good. And now we can set the, well, actually, let's see what it says. So let's set the departures and arrivals now. So from going from Brisbane, our departure is going to, well, we plan on doing 19 left. And then we're going to, oh, it's just going to be direct. So just going to insert that by itself. And then for our destination arrival, we are expecting, well actually, we'll put that in later because we don't know what we're going to put in yet. And let's see how our flight plan looks so far. Oh wait, deers haven't aligned yet, so we'll have to just wait for that, guys, for now. But let's go to the radnav. Radnav is already set, or will already be set later on. IFR clearance, let's receive that right now. So let's all go ahead and listen to the ATIS now.
Read back all hold short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information T-low. Brisbane Airport information T-low 2045 Zulu. Surface wind 200 degrees 8 knots. Visibility 10 kilometers or more. Few clouds 3,900 feet. Temperature 14 degrees. Dew point 14 degrees. QNH 1028. Landing and departing runways 19 are left, 19 are right. Transition level 110. Read back all short instructions. Advise on initial contact you have information T-low.
Alright, information kilo it is. Okay, Brisbane delivery Qantas 417 with information kilo. Request IFR clearance to Sydney. Alright, we're getting clearance, everyone.
417 Brisbane delivery cleared to Kingsford Smith Airport, runway 19 left. After departure radar vector Sainan, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 0706.
Cleared to Kingsford Smith Airport, runway 19 are left. After departure radar vectors Sanig, climb to 6,000 feet, squawk 0706, Qantas 417.
Qantas 417, read that correct. Contact ground 122.25 when ready for pushback or engine start.
Contact ground 122.25 when ready for push or engine start, Qantas 417. Okay, so we got clearance, everyone. Sanig departure. And we'll set our arrival later on, everyone. Turn the master switch off. Alright. So the Sanig departure is set. Let's set our squawk. Down here is a 0706, I believe. Yep. 0706. We're cleared to 6,000 feet. And our transition altitude is 11,000 feet as well. Okay, so boarding is still happening right now. As you can see, we're halfway done. So we'll just give that a little more time and we'll be on our way to Brisbane, to Sydney Airport. Kingsford Smith is what I meant. So yeah, deers are still aligning anyhow. So yeah, we gotta still check that right there. But let's do our pre-startup here. So APU master switch on, APU start on. And let's make sure our MCDU weights are inserted. Yeah, they are. And then we have to do the takeoff stuff, so the performance is. So what we can do is go. Actually, never mind. It'll be fine. I think this one has a. Yep, it has a performance page. So fill data from the OFP here, and yep, we'll do flex takeoff, and let's calculate this. So everything's going to be 148 and 68 degrees. So it's going to be, first let's set our flaps. Well, actually, no, let's use our, I have a performance thing here. Performance website. So let's load everything in here. So our aircraft today is a A320-251 Neo. Gross weight in pounds is going to be 146,722, 146,722, and the CG is we'll have to go to the init here and check that. 32.4. 32.4. Flaps 1. Air conditioning is going to be on. Airport is YBBN. Runway length. For 19 left, the runway length is 11696. 119696. 696, and then the runway heading is 196. And the runway condition is dry. Airport elevation is 12, and then QNH and HPA would be 1028. Temperature is 14 degrees Celsius, and the wind is 199 degrees at 8 knots. Yep, and then we'll calculate that. Alright, that's good. So, now that that is calculated, we will put that into our FMC. So let's go to the performance page. So our flaps 1, it's gonna be flaps 1 and then 0.8 down. Oops. 0.8 down. Flaps 1, 0.8 down. And then flex to temp is 55 degrees. Transition altitude is 11,000 feet. V1 speed is 140. So that's our decision speed, no going back after that. And then our rotate speed is also 140. And then our V2 speed is 149. Okay, so for our approach, actually, let's set the QNH real quick for that. So our arrivals, let's listen to their ATIS. Who called you baby boo? Well, yeah, they're crazy people. Okay, 19 left, I think. Yeah. No, we're not contacting tower. Contacting. Okay, 19 left, and then I gotta get the QNH set. So let me just look at the METAR for the arrivals here. Okay, so QNH is 1031. 1031. Temperature. Transition level is flight level 110. Yep, same thing here. Still looking for the temp. Okay, wait. I'm gonna look this up real quick, everyone. So let me just use my phone real quick. I'm gonna use ChatGPT low key. So, looking for what is 10/08 in ATIS METAR. Okay, it says it usually refers to temperature / dew point. Okay, so the temperature is 10 degrees Celsius. And then the average wind, oh yeah, the wind. I wonder how you read the wind. Okay, let's see. It says, I'm gonna look it up. Oh, 300 at 6. 330 degrees /6.
Boarding completed.
No, 6 knots of wind? Wait. 30. That's a lot, low key. 330/06 knots. Let me look it up. Oh, they just said boarding is completed, so we'll shut the jetway very shortly. Okay, so 330.06.
On behalf of myself, your captain, the first officer,
There we go.
cabin crew,
So that's
I'd
all
like to
set.
take the time to welcome you aboard our flight. We're just wrapping up some paperwork up front here,
Yeah.
waiting to see final numbers from the ground.
Alright, I think that's good. Let's check our flight plan, but before we do that, let's go ahead and shut the doors. Okay, fuel is loaded and everything is loaded now. Let's check our departures now. And we should see a straight arrival to Sydney, and then we'll enter the, yeah, then we'll enter from there. Okay. So now that that's good, maybe we should just set the destination anyhow. No, let's just leave it because I just want to put the right one in. Okay, so QNH is set. MCDU is set. IFR clearance has been received. IRSs are aligned. Flight plan was just reviewed. Takeoff briefing completed. Squawk is set. Okay, we'll turn on APU bleed. The weights are set. Seat belts signs are on. Let's notify all once more. Air conditioning as required. And pushback and startup time. Windows and doors closed and locked. Cockpit door is closed and locked. Fuel pumps, we'll turn them all on now. Okay, fuel pumps on. Beacon light on. Steering pin inserted. Transponder is standby and auto. TCAS standby. And good. Parking brake as required, and then let's get some requests for engine start. Brisbane ground, Qantas 417, ready for push and start. Let's get our pushback here out. And put this up here.
Brisbane ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback approved, face east, Qantas 417. So we're currently facing west.
Taxi to stand 19 by Alpha 7 Bravo 7 Bravo Charlie 2.
Let me just see what makes sense, guys.
Taxi to stand 19 via Alpha 7 Bravo 7.
Yeah, so they just want us to
Charlie
face
2, Unity
basically
1962.
our back. So simple. I guess we'll just go line up on this here, on this line. That works. Alright, we're gonna request pushback now. And as we get pushback, we will start up the engines as well. Okay, parking brake. Actually, let's make sure they're linked. Okay, they're still linking. Okay, guys, we're gonna get out around 10 minutes earlier, which is good. Oh, there seems to be a humongous pack of aircraft that are bunched up right there. Oh, never mind. They're not. Okay, so we're linked now. Parking brake released. And we'll start engine number 2. So ignition start. And then engine number 2 firing up. Let's make sure our trim is set, so it's got to be down 0.8. There we go. There goes engine number 2. The lovely sound of that engine is just lovely, guys. Kelvin, what you playing right now? Oh yeah? How do you like the new season? Nice. Oh, there's a China Eastern airline right there. That's cool. Okay, let's go back to the cockpit, everyone. Oh, you can't see anything because of that flare. Dang. Okay, we're at 15 now. We'll start up engine number 1 now. Engine number 1 starting up.
38 via Alpha 7, Bravo 7, Bravo, Charlie 5, Jetstar 810.
And once they stop, we will put the parking brake on. Alright, parking brake set. And they will depart from us now. We'll just wait for this one to fire up though. And we'll be on our way. Thank you guys for joining the stream. Okay, that's looking good now. That's available, so the AP lead off. Engine mode selector normal. There we go. And let's do our before taxi checklist. Actually, let's turn all of the APU off. Okay, before taxi checklist. Auto brake set to max. Good. Spoilers are armed. Flaps will set to number 1 for takeoff. And flight controls, let's check on. Rudders and tillers good. Good. Everything good. Rudder trim is reset. Steering pin has been removed. Okay, let's do a taxi. So taxi is on. Taxi lights on. When we turn off lights on.
Taxi to stand
Strobes auto.
7 Bravo Charlie 3.
And we're good. So let's go ahead and taxi to that runway.
1 via Alpha 7 Bravo Charlie 3 Qantas 500.
Ground Qantas 417 ready to taxi to runway 19er left.
Qantas 417 taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 19 left via Charlie 2 Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 19er left via Charlie 2 and Bravo. Qantas 417. Alright, parking brake release.
Jetstar 800. 829er, request pushback. Jetstar 800, Brisbane ground, hold position for company traffic. Hold position, Jetstar 800. Velocity 916, 845, request pushback. Velocity 916, Brisbane ground, pushback approved. Day southeast. Pushback and engine start approved. Face southeast.
What does that mean?
Velocity 916.
What does that mean, 30 party years?
When you're in the middle of a fight with someone, then another person comes and kills everybody.
Jetstar 800, Brisbane ground, pushback approved. Face south. Pushback and engine start approved. Face south. Jetstar 800.
Alright guys, taxiing to runway 19er left. So this is pretty cool. Taking off from Brisbane to Sydney in this beautiful A320.
Jetstar 811, Brisbane ground, pushback approved. Face east.
Pushback and engine start approved. Face east, Jetstar 811.
Velocity 916, request taxi.
Velocity 916, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 19 left, bear Charlie 5, Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 19 left, via Charlie 5, Bravo, velocity 916. Jetstar 800, taxi for departure.
Jetstar 800, taxi to holding point Alpha 1 runway 19 left, via Charlie 3, Bravo.
Taxi to holding point Alpha 1, runway 19 left, via Charlie 3, Bravo, Jetstar 800.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Tower 120.5, have a good morning.
Contact Brisbane Tower 120.5, Qantas 417. Okay, turning right here and we'll hold short. Oh wait, it's up there. My bad.
All aircraft be advised, information will remain now current, QNH 1028.
Okay, parking brake set. Okay, before takeoff, auto brake. Before takeoff, cabin crew notified. So we'll just switch this to TARA and they'll be notified. Exterior lights all on. Taxi lights to takeoff. Nav and strobe lights on. TCAS is good. Packs are good. Everything's good. Okay, we're ready for takeoff.
Roger that. Number 2, Jetstar 800.
Brisbane Tower, Qantas 417, holding short runway 19 left. Okay, I blanked out for a second there for some reason, I don't know.
Velocity 916, ready for departure, runway 19 left.
See them behind us?
Qantas 417, Brisbane Tower.
Wow, that's a lot of people.
Decrease 7 knots, fly heading 200, runway 19 left, clear for takeoff.
Fly heading 200, runway 19 left, cleared for takeoff, Qantas 417. Parking brake released.
Velocity 916, tower, number 3 for departure. Copy, number 3, velocity 916.
Okay, guys, we're ready for takeoff.
Let's
go to Sydney.
Ready for departure. Runway 19 left. Jetstar 800, number 2 for
Start our
departure.
clock now,
Hold short of runway 19 left.
or our countdown to arrival now.
Hold short of runway 19 left. Jetstar 800.
Okay, and we'll put our throttle to flex. Flex temp, good.
Jetstar 800, runway 19 left. Line up and
80
wait.
knots coming up now.
Runway 19 left. Line up and wait. Jetstar 800.
And rotate. And gear up.
Velocity 916. Holding short. Runway 19 left.
Autopilot engage.
Velocity 916, number 2 for departure. Hold short of runway 19 left. Hold
Flaps
short of
coming up.
runway 19 left.
After takeoff, gear retracted, flaps up, spoilers disarmed. Thrust climb.
00 Brisbane Tower, wind 200 degrees, 7 knots.
Thrust into climb. Autopilot is on. Nose lights off. Runway turn off. Lights off.
Cleared for takeoff. Jetstar 800.
Transition altitude. Flight level 110 as well.
Velocity 916, runway 19 left. Line up and wait. Runway 19 left. Line up and wait. Velocity 916.
Nice. That was a good takeoff, to be honest.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane departure 118.45.
Contact Brisbane departure 118.45. Qantas 417. Brisbane departure. Qantas 417 passing flight level 040.
Qantas 417, Brisbane departure, identified, climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180. Qantas 417.
Qantas 417, turn left heading 180.
Turn left heading 180. Qantas 417.
Velocity 601, contact Brisbane Centre 119.8. Have a good morning.
Center on 119.8. Velocity 601.
Here comes our first set of clouds.
Brisbane departure. Jetstar 800. Good morning. Passing 2,200 feet. Climbing
Looks
to
like progress bar at the top has decided to crash on us. We'll be up in that real quick, guys.
Climb flight level 180.
Climb flight level 180. Jetstar 800. Brisbane departure. Rex 5716. Passing 1,500 feet, climbing to 10,000 feet.
There we go, it's back on.
Qantas 417, clear direct SANEG. Resume on navigation.
Clear direct SANEG, resume on navigation, Qantas 417.
Queuing 872 Delta, contact Brisbane Centre 134.3. Good day.
Contact Brisbane Centre 134.3, queuing 872 Delta. Good day.
Rex 5716, Brisbane departure. Good morning, identified.
That's a beautiful view, everyone. Holy moly, look at that.
Brisbane departure.
Sunrise, everything. Wow.
Passing 1,600
Imagine
feet,
waking up
climbing to
at
6,000 feet.
like 4 in the morning, going to the airport with your family, and then
916, Brisbane departure.
just having a nice vacation and just taking off into the beautiful sunset towards Sydney. Wow.
Climb flight level 190, velocity 916.
Okay, I'm gonna see when we arrive. So we arrive in an hour, around hour and 15, hour 7. I'll say an hour and 10 as an average. Okay, so we passed our transition altitude, so pull this here. Okay, and then the landing lights can come off because we're past 10,000. Seatbelts, ring it, and tuning all. Oh, look at that! Someone's flying up there. Cool. So climbing to flight level 180, cruising altitude today is 36,000 feet as well.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 121.2, bye-bye.
Contact Brisbane Centre 121.2, Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417 at flight level 160, climbing flight level 180.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre, identified, climb flight level 360.
Climb flight level 360, Qantas 417. Oops, sorry guys, my alarm went off. So 360 it is. Okay guys, I'll be right back.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 130.4. Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 130.4.
Alright guys, I'm right back. Don't worry, I just had to leave for something quick. Oh, the ATC contact us. Contact Brisbane Centre 130.4, Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417, passing flight level 220, climbing flight level 360.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre, identify.
Okay, climbing 360 now. Let's do our climb checklist. So transition altitude, STD. Everything is actually good. Lights are doing good. Oh shoot. We'll turn the wing lights off. So as we cruise, we'll just make sure everything's good for now. And then How many nautical miles? We have 370 until we arrive. I think we should set our descent. Approach set. So 07. Okay, let's check our flight plan for that now.
Q-Link 2309, descend via start to 4,000 feet, QNH1028.
Descend 5 stars to 4,000 feet. QNH1028. Q-Link 2309.
Hang on, let's check this one more time. That looks a little weird.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 916. Passing flight level 347.
We'll have to request vectors, so honestly, that's the ILS approach.
Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre identified.
Sometimes you just gotta learn to do that, you know? So, it'll be fine though. Okay guys, I will turn off the mic and camera real quick. And I'll see you guys around descent time. So yeah, thank you guys for joining. I'll see you soon.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 120.3.
Center on 120.3, Qantas 417. Brisbane Center, Qantas 417. Good morning, passing flight level 299er, climbing to flight level 360.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre identified. Qantas 609, contact Brisbane Centre 134.2, good day.
Centre on 134.2, Qantas 609.
Velocity 916. Good morning. Flight level 380.
Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre identified.
Ladies and gentlemen, once again for the flight deck, the captain speaking. We just reached a cruise altitude before the flight. At base settle, I do want to remind you to please keep your feet elbows square from the ground as the flight attendants will be coming through the cabin with galley cards shortly. Also, one more reminder to please refrain from congregating with the front galley when the flight deck door is located. Thank you.
Brisbane Centre, Jetstar 800. Good morning. Flight level 360.
Jetstar 800, Brisbane Centre identified. Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 134.2, good day.
Center on 134.2, Qantas 417. Brisbane Center, Qantas 417, flight level 360.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre identified.
Jetstar 435, contact Brisbane Centre 127.1 bye-bye.
Contact Brisbane Centre 127.1. Jetstar 435. Good day.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 916, flight level 380. Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre, identified. Qantas 609, contact Brisbane Centre 127.1 bye-bye.
Contact Brisbane Centre 127.1. Qantas 609.
Brisbane Centre, Jetstar 800. Good morning, flight level 359. Jetstar 800, Brisbane Centre, identified.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 125.75.
Center on 125.75, Qantas 417. Brisbane Center, Qantas 417, flight level 360.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre identified. Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre identified.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 127.1.
Sender on 127.1. Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417. Good morning, flight level 360.
Qantas 417 Brisbane Centre identified. Jetstar 800, contact Brisbane Centre 133.0.
Contact Brisbane Centre 133.0, Jetstar 800. Bye-bye. Brisbane Centre, velocity 916. Good morning, flight level 379er.
Velocity 916 Brisbane Centre identified. Velocity 916, clear 44 Alpha, arrival runway 34 left.
Cleared Bori 4 Alpha arrival, runway 34 left, velocity 916.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 124.8, have a good morning.
Sender on 124.8, Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417.
Alright guys,
Good morning, flight
hello
level
everyone.
360.
We are still here, cruising at flight level 360, and we'll descend soon. Oh yeah, they just asked us to report for descent, ready for descent now. Okay, let's do it. Qantas 417, ready for descent.
Qantas 417, descend to flight level 180.
Descend to flight level 180, Qantas 417.
Negative runway 34 left.
Runway 34 left, descend to flight level 180. Okay. Do our descent checklist. Seatbelts on. Okay, that's all good actually. That's pretty much it. Qantas 417 requesting ILS approach to runway 34 left and star.
Qantas 417, you're already signed ILS approach runway 34 left. Unable.
Okay, let's check our flight plan now. Make sure it's operational. Operable, I meant. So...
Brisbane Centre, velocity 916, passing flight level 380, descending to flight level 160.
Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre, identified.
No, we'll just ask for vectors, I guess. But yeah, we're descending to flight level 180 now. So how's your guys' day going? Alright. Flight level 240.
Qantas 417, descend flight level 140.
Descend flight level 140, Qantas 417. Qantas 417, request radar vectors for ILS 34 left.
Qantas 417, you're already assigned ILS approach runway 34
Bro,
left.
it's not gonna let me get some radar vectors. That sucks, guys. That sucks so bad. Okay, passing flight level 190 now. Okay. Hitting 14,000 now. 14,000 feet.
Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 125.7 bye-bye.
Contact Brisbane Centre 125.7, Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417 at flight level 140.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre, identify.
Turn the wing lights on for now. We'll be fine.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 916, passing flight level 270, descending to flight level 160. Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre, identify. Velocity 916, descend flight level 140. Descend flight level 140, velocity 916. Qantas 417, contact Brisbane Centre 133.05, have a good morning.
Contact Brisbane Centre 133.05, Qantas 417. Brisbane Centre, Qantas 417 at flight level 140.
Qantas 417, Brisbane Centre, identify.
Brisbane Centre, velocity 916. Good morning. Passing flight level 185, descending to flight level 140.
Velocity 916, Brisbane Centre, identify. Velocity 916, descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1032.
Descend to 9,000 feet, QNH 1032, velocity 916.
Qantas 417, contact Melbourne Centre 133.8.
Contact Melbourne Centre 133.8, Qantas 417. Qantas 417 at flight level 314-140. Jeez, I really fumbled there, guys. Dang.
Qantas 417 Melbourne Centre, identify.
Melbourne Centre, velocity 916, passing flight level 157, descending to 6,000 feet.
Velocity 916 Melbourne Centre, identify.
Alright guys, so we are still at flight level 140. We arrive in 14 minutes. So yeah, thank you all for joining the stream. Please make sure to like and subscribe. And you'll see more content like this, more live streams.
Qantas 417, contact city approach 124.4.
Contact Sydney approach 124.4, Qantas 417. Sydney approach Qantas 417 with information Golf at flight level 140. I almost said 410, dang, 41,000? Yeah, we're not there.
Sydney approach, velocity 916, passing 9,700 feet, descending to 6,000 feet with information Golf.
Velocity 916, city approach, QNH 1032.
Alright, so the runway is coming up.
Approach runway 34 left.
So we should probably start descending.
QNH 1032, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 34 left, velocity 916.
Qantas 417, city approach, good morning, QNH 1032, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 34 left.
Good morning, QNH 1032, expect radar vectors for ILS approach runway 34 left, Qantas 417.
Qantas 417, contact city tower 120.5.
Contact Sydney Tower 120.5, Qantas 417. Sydney Tower, Qantas 417 at flight level 140.
Qantas 417, Sydney Tower, continue.
They better not be expecting us to catch that,
Qantas 417, Sydney Tower, continue.
Roger that, continue, Qantas 417. I feel like we should be descending, but they didn't tell us to yet.
Velocity 509, Sydney Tower, wind 310 degrees, 7 knots. Fly heading 050, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Shoot, are we flying right over them?
050, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Dude, there's the runway down there.
509.
Jetstar 507, contact Sydney departure 123.0.
Contact Sydney departure 123.0, Jetstar 507.
I guess we'll just keep going and see what happens. Let's just experiment with this ATC and see what they can do with us. Or maybe what they can't do, we'll see. So yeah, we're at flight level 140 and I feel like we should be descending, but let's see where we go exactly.
Qantas 417, wind 310 degrees, 7 knots, runway 34 left, cleared to land.
Bro, they just cleared us to land. Cleared to land, runway 34 left, Qantas 417. Alright, so let's just descend, guys, to
Velocity
3,000.
509, contact Sydney
That was
departure
such bad ATC, guys.
Contact Sydney departure 123.0, velocity 509.
I'll also try to slow down a lot. To like 200 maybe? 205. 204, that's good. We'll put some landing lights on as well. I know we're late for landing, but that's okay. We have 10 minutes until we have to be there, so. So we're just gonna keep going in circles, honestly. And let's just try and descend.
Velocity 820, ready for departure. Runway 34 left.
Velocity 820 tower, number 2 for departure.
Affirm.
Gonna continue doing this 360. I'll have myself face away from the runway, and then we'll do a U-turn. Holy lag. So our runway is on our left. Yeah, it's right there somewhere. Okay, let's activate the approach phase. Oh, we've hit our transition altitude. Okay, we're good. So we're gonna just keep going that way. And descending. Yeah, we're fine, guys. We're fine. Seatbelts are on. Lights are good looking. Flaps we'll configure later on. Transponder looks good. I think we're good, everyone, for landing. So yeah, we're just going to continue going out this way. And then when it's time, we'll turn around and we'll capture the ILS approach, everyone. So we have to be at 2,080 or above to capture it. So we can go to 3,000. Yeah, well, we kind of gotta go right now. Trying to get this diamond above us. Okay, let's start our little turn now. Nice. So yeah, still descending to 3,000 feet. 5 minutes till landing.
Air 1670 Heavy, ready for departure, runway 34 left.
Air 1670 Heavy, tower, number 3 for departure.
Confirm, number 3, Air 1670 Heavy.
Okay, our diamond is coming up now. We'll catch the localizer first, and then we'll catch the ILS approach. Let's set our auto brake to low. There we go. Continue going to 3,000. Now we'll begin our turn. Hang on.
Sydney Tower, velocity 916. ILS approach, runway 34 left.
Velocity 916, Sydney Tower, continue.
What the heck is going on?
Wilco, velocity 916.
Guys, let's just pause this real quick. Let's get everything back on how we need it to. Okay. Okay, we've caught the localizer, so now we're just waiting for the, we'll just go flaps 1. So now we're just waiting for the glide slope to be captured. Yeah, as you can see, it's coming down now. So we'll stay at 3,000, and we were cleared to land, so let's go and land on 34 left. Okay? Sounds good.
Velocity 916, wind 310 degrees, 7 knots. Runway 34 left, clear to land.
Runway 34 left, clear to land. Velocity 916.
Okay, still waiting for this to come down. Okay, we'll turn approach mode on now. And now we can start slowing down. Alright, we've caught the glide slope. We are good on everything now. Go flaps 2 now. Checked. We'll actually start heading towards okay, gear down. Flaps 3. Waiting for the runway to come in sight. Okay, runway in sight. Flaps 4. Gears down, speed brakes done. let's land runway 34 left in Sydney. Welcome to Sydney, everyone.
Exit right at Bravo 2, velocity 916.
And our clock there says how much we've gone over, so we are a little late.
Runway 34 left.
Delta 40 heavy, tower number 5 for departure.
Roger that. Number 5. Delta 40 heavy.
1,000.
Checked.
Velocity 916, monitor ground 126.5, have a good morning.
Ground 126.5, velocity 916. Good day.
Waiting for the 500 call out, and then we will take over the autopilot. Okay, I'll take the autopilot.
400.
Okay, why won't that noise just shut the heck up? Hang on, pause. There we go.
Retard. 5.
Reverse thrusts. Green. That was a good landing. Okay, passing 60 knots.
Qantas 417, exit right at Bravo 2.
Exit right at Bravo 2, Qantas 417. Auto brakes off. Flaps going up. Taxi lights on. Runway turn off lights still on. Then we will turn off the strobe lights and the landing lights as well. They said exit at Bravo 2. Dude, I'm not exiting at Bravo 2. That's a long ways from here. We're gonna exit right here. Welcome everyone to Sydney. The current time is 22:36 Zulu time. Oh, there's a Delta A350 there. That's cool.
Velocity 1413, City Tower, wind 310 degrees, 7 knots, fly heading 320, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff.
Fly heading 320, runway 34 left, cleared for takeoff, velocity 1413.
Qantas 417, contact ground 126.5, good day.
Contact ground 126.5. Good day. Qantas 417. Ground, Qantas 417, request taxi to any gate. Parking brake set.
Qantas 417, welcome to Kingston Airport. Say parking or advise if need assignment.
Any gate is fine. APU.
Qantas 417, taxi
Start up.
to stand Echo 5 via Bravo 8 Charlie, Bravo 4 Charlie, Bravo 4 Bravo, cross runway 07.
Taxi to stand Echo 5 via Bravo 8 Charlie, Bravo 4 Charlie, Bravo 4 Bravo. Cross runway 07, Qantas 417. TCAS off, and then everything's good actually. So yeah, we'll just taxi now. Oh, there seems to be a problem with this aircraft. Their gear is not down. That's crazy. They said cross runway 07. Right? Yeah, they said that. Clear right. Clear left. Looks like we're about to be 11 minutes late, guys, to our arrival. Well, we'll have to get better at that. I think one thing that messed us up was the air traffic control. They didn't really descend us good. Yeah, they didn't really prepare for that, so. Clear left. Clear, right?
All aircraft be advised information will tell now current QNH 1032.
Had to use some thrust there to get up that hill. APU bleed on. Parking brake set, engines off, seatbelt signs off, beacons off, rings, lights off, all of these off. And people are getting out now. Let's get the jet bridge connected. And we'll start getting our payload unloaded.
Boarding completed. Boarding completed.
Hang on, wait. Okay, so now we're deboarding the passengers. Okay guys, so that's going to be the end of the stream. Thank you all for watching. Please make sure to like the stream before you leave, and then make sure to like and subscribe. Thank you all. I'll see you in the next stream. So yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.